This your girl Ray doing another video real quick. 914 Westchester County, New York. We are in the house. New York is in the house. And welcome to this channel. It's a supernatural troll channel. I've always been a troll. Being a YouTube content creator, that takes a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And it is what it is. But I have a voice and I speak my opinion whenever I get ready. And one of the things I want to talk about in this video, the 914 for today, is what about these services we pay with our taxes? What about these services we pay for our taxes? Because a lot of us, we paying this state tax and federal tax, but are we being represented in Congress? I think not. Because if I would have my way, I would vanquish the whole foster care system, the adoption system, the group home system. I would vanquish all that. Don't ever let me start my own political party. But they'll shoot me down. They'll bring up my criminal history. They'll dox me. Ooh, shout out to Ronald Jones. And he's being a real trooper. A real trooper. Most of the YouTube creators on this side, in this sector, has been dealing with being threatened, pinpointed, doxed, trolled, beyond. I've never seen this before. I seen it with Tommy Sotomayor. Yes, I did. And Tommy took us through the avenues of what can happen when you're too outspoken. See, I remember when they were trying to silence Tommy. I remember. I took note. And every time Tommy was live or he did an upload, I was right there watching him, eating the information. Then I had other YouTube creators, Cynthia G, Tanya TKO, different ones on this YouTube streets. But what I want to say, how can someone take away your family name, replace it with theirs, and then say, forget about your people? Forget them. Right now, I am battling out in court over my adoptive mother estate. She played those games, those Jedi mind games. She tried to have everybody fighting amongst each other. Yeah, she did that when she was living. And I remember before she died, Sergeant Crystal Reagan died. Now, a lot of you know the story. I have to, when every morning I wake up and I take a bath or a shower or clean my house or go to the job or get in a bus or start dating someone, I'm always reminded that memory ain't never gonna go nowhere. Objects in the rearview mirror may appear closer than they are, That was a nightmare what we went through. Now, when I had to sit with my biological father and he was dying, I met him in real life at 30 years old. He died when I was 36. 2 years after that, Crystal and my niece and my two nephews, they died. So death is like a surprise party. You're walking in your house. You don't know who's there. Surprise! Now your whole world turns upside down. Because now you got the bad news. That's why I say I don't give a fuck. I don't give a single solitary fuck about the so-called free world, so-called real life, because it's better to live in your head. It's better to live in your head as a zombie. Las comidas. It's better to live in your head. It's better to live in the food. I can be on YouTube talking about what I learned with Spanish and Swahili. But is that going to heal me? No. My healing comes from engaging in life. I woke up this morning. I was in a terrible mood. An angry mood. A penitentiary attitude. Madam Zedong. Shout out to Madam Zedong. Rest in peace, my sister. Rest in peace. And I remember certain things, like certain memories just keep coming. And what do? I pick up a drink. I pick up a cigarette. I pick up a cigar. I pick up food. Now I'm looking around. Eyes without a face. Early in the morning. It is what it is. Can I be tired? Yes. I can be tired. I can be sad. I can be angry. Dios mío, abre la pata. That's my prayer. Every time I speak those words, something good always happens to me. Happens to me. Sometimes I look at the TV and I turn the TV off. I don't want to look at the TV. I don't want to look at no movie. I don't want to listen to no music. Sometimes I just sit by myself, whether it's on my job, whether it's in my house, whether I'm going to visit with family members or visit a friend. And there was one person in my life for 5 years, and he knew I was a cheater. He knew. And I would tell him, yeah, I'm going with this person tonight. See you later. But Ray, I need a few dollars. He look at me like I'm the ATM. See, ladies, we don't need to become ATMs for these dudes. Don't support the dudes. I'm sorry, Ronald Jones and the rest of you. But Ronald Jones, he don't be up here, this, that, and another thing. He live his life and talk his shit. And that's what most of the YouTube creators do. They live their lives and talk their shit. And people be trying to hurt their feelings and trying to hurt them. And I'm not down with that. I'm not cool with that at all. I dislike that. But we'll see what the next chapter will be. Because I'm like in my mind all the time. And everybody knows when a woman sleeps, she's constantly talking, even in her sleep. I be having dreams, feel like nightmares when I go to sleep. And all my dreams are consisting of people that are already dead and gone, ain't never gonna come back in real life. But you live in my subconscious. You're living somewhere inside of me. And that's why I said, when I look in the mirror sometimes I be like, damn, what the fuck? I see the anger. I see the tears. I see the heartbreak. I never felt so much heartbreak and so much disappointment until this year. And this year had just begun. Age of Aquarius. I'm gonna put that song on in a few minutes. That song will get me in a nice mood. I might be nice and visit with one of my ex-boyfriends. But that's me. That's my life. It is what it is. I might be taking a chance going over there, you guys, because he like to call the police on me. Especially when he be doing that trolling shit. He tried to do it in real life. You know, he's a Kwame Brown supporter, a Kwame Brown fan. I am not down with Kwame Brown. I'm down with Tommy Sotomayor. So we already clashing. He knows where I live. He knows where I work. He knows my work terms, when I get off, but I don't call him. He's keeping up. And he's subscribed to my channel. He's subscribed. But your biggest op is always going to be in your bed sheets. Your biggest op. So, it is what it is. My girlfriend, she comes every now and then, and she's getting tired. She's getting tired of traveling from her home and Somerville all the way over here. She's getting tired of doing that. She's trying to get me to move where she's at. But I said, I'm not moving down there. That's more country than North Charleston. More country than Charleston. I'm trying to go back to New York. You want to go back to New York with me? We'll struggle. We'll do struggle streaming up there. She said, oh no, she don't want to go to New York. It is what it is. I'm going. My birthday is in March. I'll be turning 50 years old. And I might be doxing my own self. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. If you like me, you like me. If you don't like me, unsubscribe. But I know the haters are subscribed to my page as well. Because they're trying to watch what I'm going to say, what I'm going to do, where I'm going to go. It's not enough that I'm being, pinpointed in some way. And I got people that's watching me all the time. When I leave my house, let's say I want to leave my house 4:30 in the morning and do construction work. Don't you know there's somebody watching me? If I want to work at night and just go to the night job, don't you know there's someone watching me at all times? It's like they staying in their fucking window with binoculars. They might as well knock on my door and say, can I sleep on your couch for a few days. If I do that, they'll take over the whole house, so I can't let nobody in here. So I understand. Peace out, New York love.